This is an audiobook of 101 Fast Funny Food Jokes by Bill Hirsch. How do they prevent crime at McDonald's? With a burger alarm. How did Ronald McDonald celebrate his engagement to Winding? They gave her an onion ring. What happens to an enraged 14-foot monster who charges into Burger King? He has it his way. What did Alibaba order at McDonald's? 2 all-beef patties on an open sesame bun. How can you recognize a vampire in a chicken store? He's the one with the cape on. How can you tell someone that Superman loves chicken? His real name is Clark Kent. Why did the man put his suntan lotion on his chicken? He liked dark meat. Where do chickens love to vacation? In the state of Hennessy. How does a hungry man eat a dog? With relish. How does a hungry ghost eat a hot dog? By gobbling it. Which famous poem? Which famous poet invented French fries? Edgar Allan Potato. Why are burgers fast food favorites in Hollywood? They get all the meaty rolls. Foodland's top TV shows. I Love Juicy, Flame, Mag Yum Yum PI, Entertainment Tonight, Starchy and Hutch, Mashed Potatoes, That's Inedible, Pork and Mindy, The Fats of Life. Which candy can't get anywhere on time? Choco-Late. Which food does the best hula dance? The milkshake. How do you make a raspberry swirl? Send it to ballet school. What food can never become heavyweight champion of the world? The lollipop. It always gets licked. What is the best way to raise strawberries? With a spoon. What do we know about the insides of cherries? They're in the pits. What fruit is on a nickel? A date. Why wouldn't the lemon help the orange? It could sour their friendship. Why did the jelly roll? It saw the apple turnover. Why did the audience throw eggs at the actor? Because ham and eggs go well together. Why did the donut shop close? The owner got tired of the whole business. Why did the young man get into the pizza business? He wanted to make some dough. Why does everybody like to get together at the local hamburger joint? It's a perfect meeting place. Why wouldn't you buy a used car from a fresh fruit dealer? You might end up with a lemon. Diner. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Waitress. Then you certainly came to the right place. Diner. How would you say eat in French? Waitress. Eat in French. Diner. Waiter, what's this fly doing in my soup? Waitress. Looks like a backstroke, sir. Foodland's music groups and stars. The Grateful Dead. The Peach Boys. Hall and Oatsmeal. Chopsticks. Barry Manilow. Jackson Brownie. The Bee Gees. Fleetwood Macintosh. Brad Zeppelin. Fast food favorites. What did the famous Indian fighter call his fast food ice cream chain? Custard's Last Stand. Why did McDonald's get angry at the new fast food chain? Their slogan was, "You deserve a steak today." What was the royal scandal in fast food land? When Dairy Queen left Burger King for sirloin. What do they call it when two seated bagels at Bagel Nosh decide to go steady? Poppy love. Would octopus make a good fast food? You must be squidding. What are the best days of the week in Foodland? Friday and Sunday. What other days are appreciated? Munch Day, Tuesday, and Thursday. What happened at the hamburger joint when the workers went on strike? Things came to a grinding halt. What happened to the race car driver who went on a diet? He cracked up. It was a crash diet. Which famous mystery writer is named after Kentucky Fried Chicken recipe? Agatha Christie. Which great comedian would make a terrible cook? George Burns, of course. Which famous president do hot dogs love best? Franklin D. Roosevelt. If Hungarians ate goulash and Mexicans eat tacos, what do Chinese eat? Chow mainly. If a spinach makes Popeye strong, what makes him romantic? Olive oil, of course. If potatoes have eyes and corn has ears, what do peas have? Each other. If a fruit comes from a tree, what kind of tree does a chicken come from? A poultry. Tastiest movies of the year. E.T. The Pirates of Penzance. The Great Muppet Caper. Hello, Delhi. The Three Musketeers. The Codfather. The Bride of Frankenstein. Chariots of Fire. 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The Exorcist. Tootsie Roll. When does Dracula find time to eat? During a coffin break. What is a vampire's favorite dish? Goulash. What is a vampire's favorite snack? Nectarines. Why don't vampires eat sirloins and T-bones? Because they keep away from steaks. Why do all nuts love Shakespeare? Because he wrote to be or not to be. Why do so many meats have good manners? Because they are braised properly. Why did the Triscuit lock itself in the bank vault? So it could become a safe cracker. What game do rural cops enjoy? Crops and robbers. Where do you park a truckload of pigs? In an empty porking place. What kind of bar doesn't serve drinks? A chocolate bar. What kinds of jokes do vegetables like best? Corny ones. What kind of food is crazy about money? A donut. What can you say about Frank Perdue and Colonel Sanders? They're for the birds. What has 1,000 ears but can't hear? A cornfield. Foodland's top 10 movie stars. Cheryl Lard. Rabbit Redford. Goldie Hawn. Lauren Bagel. Barbara Streisand. Vincent Slice. Jane Fonda. Ingrid Bergman. P. Marvin. B. Midler. Where do most outstanding hamburgers end up? In the Hall of Flame. What did the hamburger say to the pickle? You're delicious. Where do burgers like to dance? At a meatball. Why did the chopped meat get slapped in the face? It was fresh. Where are the best tacos served? In the Gulf of Mexico. What did the hungry astronaut see? An unidentified frying object. What did the preacher say at the pickle wedding? Dearly beloved, we are gathered here together. Famous Foodland expressions. Stew unto others. Let's bury the hatchet. A starch in time saves 9. Give me liberty or give me death. Tacos cheap. Early to bread, early to rise. How did they honor John Q. Rye when he was named Breadwinner of the Year? They toasted him. How is Humpty Dumpty best described? As one good egg. How is celery born? The stalk brings it. How come the hot dog was shivering? It was served with chili beans. Foodland's top bananas. Favorite comics of all time. Peter Fork. Bread Buttons. Joan Livers. David Steinberger. Loco Rich Little. Phyllis Dill Pickle. Bean Martin and Cherry Lewis. Where did Superman open his fast food restaurant? Somewhere near Lois Lane. Which drink do fast food customers cheer for the most? Root beer. Where do they hold prize fights in fast food land? In an onion ring. Why did the man climb to the roof of a fast food restaurant? They told him the meal was on the house. Why would fast food lovers do well in marathons? Those people like to eat and run. What has lots of teeth but can chew? A comb. What food sticks together? staple foods. What do you call a cat who eats a lemon? A sourpuss. What do you call a cat who eats a pickle? A pickle puss. What do you call a cat who was the most fruitful conqueror in all of time? Alexander the Grape. And which conqueror do all the bakers like best? Attila the Bun. Which movie actress really takes the cake? Doris Danish. Who is Foodland's favorite cartoon character? Duck Tracy, of course. Why are chefs hard to like? Because they beat eggs, whipped cream, and mashed potatoes. How would you serve lion meat at a restaurant? As a main dish. Who cornered the spice market? Herb, of course. When is it okay to serve milk in a saucer? Only when you're serving a cat. Which foods are especially good for young people? The proteins. Which Shakespearean play is about food? Taming of the Stew. Which foods get to go to the best colleges? The grade A foods. Which food is essential to good music? The bee. Can you name all these food lovers from The Wizard of Oz? The Munchkins. Auntie M&M. The Wicked Sandwich of the Rust. The Strawberry Man. Potato. Potato. Foodland's favorite songs. Yankee Noodle Dandy. It Had to Be Stew. Of Tea I Sing. Row, row, row your boat. Fry me to the moon. There's no business like dough business. Which vegetable shouldn't be allowed to fight in Madison Square Garden? Spinach. It can get creamed. Which vegetables can you buy in jewelry stores? Carrots, of course. Which vegetables can't be trusted with state secrets? Leeks. How can you turn a tomato into a squash? Throw it in the air and it will come down. Squash. How do most lawyers buy food? By the case. How do you learn to eat spaghetti? By using your noodle. How do vegetables trace their ancestry? They go back to their roots. How does celery celebrate Christmas? It hangs up its stocking. Where does a pickle love to eat? In a dilly cat instant. Where do cauliflowers love to vacation? California. Where do gangster chickens live in Chicago? What do you think of this book? Excellent. This has been a reading of 101 Fast Funny Food Jokes by Bill Hirsch.